My child, your person's friends saw your picture and told them that you are very. My beloved soul, listen closely, because this message is flowing directly into your heart. Archangel Michael says, your picture was placed before the eyes of people connected to the one you love, and when they looked at you, they could not hold back their words. They told your person something unforgettable, something that stirred their spirit, something that made them realize how deeply you are seen and valued. My child, you are not just an image on a screen or a memory in someone's heart, you are a divine light, shining so brightly that even their friends could not ignore you. Stay with me, don't scroll, don't skip, because what I am about to tell you will make you realize the truth you have been waiting for. Their friends spoke of your aura, they spoke of your kindness, they spoke of the way your soul radiates beauty and strength. They said, this one is different, this one carries grace, this one carries power, this one carries a love that is rare to find. And as they said it, your person's heart was stirred, their eyes opened, and something inside of them began to shift. My precious child, Archangel Michael whispers that the heavens have already revealed your name in their destiny. The words of their friends were not just words, they were confirmation sent from above. They saw you not only as someone beautiful, but as someone chosen, someone meant, someone written into their story. The light of heaven marked you, and it became impossible for them to ignore it. Breathe and stay with me till the end, because there is more. Your person, upon hearing their friends' words, began to reflect on the times they saw your face, the times they felt your presence, the times they almost confessed what was locked inside their chest. Now, the seeds planted by their friends' words are growing, and soon they will bloom into action. They cannot stay silent much longer. Beautiful soul, do you know what this means? It means the universe is aligning conversations and confirmations around you. It means others are becoming the voice of truth to awaken the heart of the one you love. It means Archangel Michael is orchestrating every whisper, every word, every sign, so that you will no longer remain unseen. So I tell you, stay with me, my beloved, stay with me till the last word. Because the picture they saw was not just your face, it was your destiny shining. The friends spoke it out, but heaven wrote it first. And soon, very soon, your person will realize that no matter how much they try to escape, your light will follow them, because your connection was never of this earth, it was written by God Himself. My chosen soul, listen closely because the message is unfolding deeper. Archangel Michael says, when their friends saw your picture and spoke, it was not a casual moment. It was heaven using their mouths to deliver truth. The way they looked at your face, the way they described you, carried weight in your person's heart. They said things that awakened feelings your person had been trying to hide. They said things that made your person realize, this is not just anyone, this is someone extraordinary, someone unforgettable. My beloved child, don't move away, don't scroll. Stay with me, because what you're hearing now is the very confirmation your heart has been craving. Archangel Michael says, every time your person remembers those words, their chest grows heavy, because they know it is real. Their friends saw what even they sometimes tried to deny. They saw the glow in you, the peace, the fire, the beauty, the strength. They spoke it out, and now your person cannot silence it. Precious one, this is why heaven aligned this exact moment for you to hear this. You are not just waiting in the shadows, you are the answer to prayers your person didn't even know how to pray. And God is using every detail, even the words of friends, to open their eyes to the truth. Stay here, my beautiful soul, because in just a moment I will tell you what happens next. But first, if you feel this message tugging at your spirit, if you feel like heaven is speaking straight into your heart right now, then pause for a second and type Amen in the comments, because that's your declaration that you are receiving this word. And don't forget to subscribe, my beloved, because more messages are being prepared for you daily. If you miss them, you might miss the very confirmation that heaven has assigned for your journey. Now lean in, because Archangel Michael is not finished. He says, "The voice of friends is temporary, but the voice of heaven is eternal." And heaven has already stamped your name upon the heart of your person. Their friends may have spoken the truth, but the Spirit of God is now sealing it inside of them. That is why they feel restless when they think of you. That is why they feel drawn to you, even when they try to move away. The seal of heaven cannot be broken. My child, you are standing in a divine moment where everything is aligning. Their eyes have seen you, their friends have spoken of you, and now heaven itself is echoing the truth. You are chosen, you are seen, you are marked with favor. Your name is not fading, it is becoming louder. My radiant soul, Archangel Michael says, now you must hear what is hidden inside your person's heart. When their friends spoke about you, when they described your picture, something stirred so deeply that it shook them in silence. On the outside, they tried to keep calm, but inside, their spirit was trembling. My child, they realized that what others saw in you was exactly what they themselves felt but were too afraid to say. Listen carefully, beloved, because this is not just emotion, this is revelation. Archangel Michael whispers that your person replayed those words over and over again. In their quiet moments, they thought about your smile, your eyes, your presence, and their friends' voices echoed like thunder in their mind. This one is rare, this one is different, this one carries something heavenly. They felt exposed, because the truth they were trying to hide suddenly stood before them, confirmed by others. Beautiful soul, do you know what they felt next? A mixture of fear and longing. Fear, because love this real feels too powerful to control. Longing, because they realized they could no longer run from the truth of their heart. And while they said little with their lips, their soul was crying out, I cannot deny it any longer, this one belongs to me. Stay with me, don't scroll, because what I am about to reveal will show you how heaven is moving in your favor. Archangel Michael says, in secret they began to imagine what life would look like if they openly embraced you. They pictured moments of closeness, of laughter, of finally telling you what they kept locked inside. And every time their mind wandered there, their chest filled with warmth that felt like home. My chosen one, this is why you are hearing this message now. Because heaven wants you to know that even if their lips are silent, their soul is loud. Even if they don't confess today, their spirit already knows your value. The fire of recognition has been lit inside of them, and no voice can put it out. Stay with me, my dear, because more is being unveiled. What began with friends speaking has now turned into a spiritual awakening within your person. The truth is alive in them, and soon it will overflow into action. You are not forgotten, you are not unseen, you are already living inside their hidden thoughts, and heaven is pushing those thoughts closer to the surface. My beloved soul, Archangel Michael says, the whispers of their friends were not the end, they were only the beginning. Heaven was using them as instruments to awaken a truth that could no longer stay buried. And now, step by step, heaven is arranging the stage for the very moment your person will no longer be able to hide. Listen carefully, my child. In their silence, they are carrying words that burn. At night, they replay the voices of their friends, they replay the look in your eyes, they replay the thought of losing you, and it shakes them. They know that if they stay silent forever, they will regret it. That is why heaven has begun to press their heart, to corner their spirit, to bring them face to face with the truth. Stay with me, don't scroll, don't look away. Because Archangel Michael says, you are about to witness what divine timing feels like. There will come a moment where your person will not be able to control their lips. They will say what has been locked inside. And when that moment arrives, it will feel like a dam breaking. Their soul will pour out what has been trapped inside for too long. Beautiful soul, this moment is closer than you think. Already the atmosphere is shifting around them. Already heaven is creating opportunities for conversations, for encounters, for messages that cannot be avoided. Do you see it, my child? Nothing in your journey has been accidental. Every delay was preparing for this divine release. Every silence was building pressure. And now, the appointed moment is being written into their path. My dear, heaven is not only preparing their heart, it is also preparing yours. This message is reaching you today so that you will not doubt when the moment arrives. So you will not question if it is real. So you will not hesitate when they finally open their mouth and speak what their heart has been screaming. Stay with me till the end, because the story is not finished. Archangel Michael says, the same friends who spoke about you will one day see the truth fulfilled. They will say again, we knew it. We saw it. We felt it. Because heaven's script is already written, and now it is only waiting for its scene to unfold before your very eyes. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, deep inside your person there is a battle no one else can see. On one side is the silence they've lived in for so long, on the other side is the fire of truth that can no longer be ignored. Their friends' voices planted seeds, but now those seeds have grown into a storm of emotions inside them. Precious soul, they try to act normal, they try to look away, but their heart refuses. Every time your picture rises in their mind, every time they hear your name, their chest tightens. They know their friends were right. They know heaven was speaking through them. And yet, they fight it, because confessing would mean surrendering to love that feels bigger than their control. Stay with me, don't scroll, because what I am telling you now is what they will never admit out loud. They go back and forth in their thoughts. One moment they say, maybe I can hide it. The next moment they cry inside, I cannot lose this person, I cannot let them go. Their soul is torn, but the pull toward you is stronger than their resistance. My dear, listen carefully. Archangel Michael says, heaven is letting this battle happen because it is breaking down their pride, stripping away their fear, and preparing them to speak the truth. The struggle is not punishment, it is preparation. It is the very process that will lead them to finally confess what their heart has known all along. Beautiful soul, if these words are touching you, if you feel like this message is written for your heart, then take a second and type Amen in the comments. That's your way of agreeing with heaven. And don't forget to subscribe right now, because every word released here is part of your divine journey. If you stay connected, you will not miss the next piece of what heaven is about to reveal to you. Stay with me, because there is more. Archangel Michael says, even in their struggle, your person is moving closer to surrender. Their heart is restless because love this pure cannot be denied. They are beginning to realize that you are not just someone, they are realizing that you are their destiny. My precious child, Archangel Michael says, heaven never leaves destiny unfinished. When your person tried to hide what their friends had spoken, heaven began to send them signs that could not be ignored. Little reminders, little whispers, moments that shook them awake. And every sign carried your name. Beloved soul, pay attention, because these signs are real. They hear your voice in songs that play at the right time. They see your reflection in passing moments, in faces, in words. Even in silence, they feel you. They scroll, they move, they work, but heaven keeps sending you back into their mind like an echo that refuses to fade. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this is the proof that what you feel is not one-sided. Archangel Michael says, the angels have surrounded your person's path with messages. When they open their phone, when they step outside, when they lay their head to rest, something reminds them of you. It is not coincidence. It is divine orchestration. Beautiful soul, do you know why heaven does this? Because love written in heaven must always find its way to earth. And if the heart resists, the signs become stronger. If the lips remain closed, the spirit becomes louder. That is why lately, they cannot escape you. Their dreams are touched, their mornings are stirred, their nights are restless. Heaven is declaring your name over and over again. My dear chosen one, listen carefully. Archangel Michael says, very soon these signs will build to a moment they cannot deny. A conversation, an encounter, a message, something heaven has already prepared, that will push them to speak. That will push them to act. That will push them to open the door they have kept locked for so long. Stay with me, because the signs you are noticing in your own life are not by chance either. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, feeling sudden thoughts of them, hearing their name unexpectedly, that is heaven's way of telling you, the breakthrough is near. My beloved soul, Archangel Michael says, there are prayers your person never said out loud to anyone, but heaven has already heard them. When their friends spoke about you, when signs began to surround them, their heart whispered to God in the quiet. They said words like, if this is real, show me. If this is destiny, guide me. If this is love, protect it. My child, stay with me, because what I am about to tell you is sacred. Heaven listened to their whispers. Even the prayers they did not finish were gathered by angels and carried before God's throne. And every one of those prayers had your name written inside. They did not know how to say it, but their spirit cried out, I don't want to lose this person. Precious one, this is why you are hearing this message today. Because while you were wondering if they cared, heaven was listening to their hidden cries. While you were doubting your worth, angels were recording every word of longing that slipped out of their soul. Their heart has already been speaking to God about you. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this is powerful. Archangel Michael says, when a heart begins to talk to God about someone, it means heaven is already preparing union. It means your person is being softened, reshaped, awakened. Every sigh, every late-night thought, every quiet whisper is being answered. My dear child, your picture was not only seen by friends, it was seen in heaven. And when your person thought of you, heaven moved. When they asked God for clarity, heaven answered with signs. When they struggled with fear, heaven whispered peace. They may not admit it yet, but their soul has already chosen you in prayer. Beloved, listen carefully. This is the reason why your connection feels so strong, so unshakable. Because it is not just between you and them, it is between you, them, and God. And heaven never ignores a prayer that carries your name. My beloved soul, Archangel Michael says, the prayers your person whispered in silence did not disappear into the air. They rose like incense before the throne of God. And God, in His mercy, began answering even before they finished speaking. What they thought was just a question in their heart became a doorway heaven was already opening. Precious child, stay with me, because this truth will bring tears to your eyes. God has already been arranging circumstances, shifting hearts, and aligning moments that will draw them closer to you. Even when they were unsure, heaven was sure. Even when they doubted, heaven decided. And while they thought they were only whispering, God was already moving pieces on the board of destiny. My dear, Archangel Michael says, your person has been receiving answers without realizing it. That sudden warmth they felt while thinking of you, that was God's reassurance. The dreams where your face appeared, that was heaven's answer. The peace they couldn't explain whenever they remembered you, that was God's whisper, this is the one I sent. Stay with me, don't scroll, because more is being revealed. Your person thinks their heart is only imagining, but in reality, heaven is confirming. Every sign around them is an answer to the questions they placed before God. And the more they resist, the stronger the answers become. They cannot run from it, because the answers follow them everywhere. Beautiful soul, hear this clearly. God does not answer every prayer with such intensity. But when your name is written into someone's destiny, the answers become undeniable. That is why your person is restless, that is why they feel drawn back to you, that is why their spirit cannot close the door. The answers of God are louder than their fears. My chosen one, Archangel Michael says, this season is not about waiting for answers, it is about recognizing them. The answers are already surrounding both of you. The signs are already present. The prayers have already been answered. What remains now is the moment of revelation, when your person's lips will finally speak what heaven has been saying all along. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, the silence within your person is turning into recognition. At first, they thought of you as someone special, someone unforgettable. But now, after all the signs, after all the whispers, after all the prayers, they are beginning to realize you are not just an option. You are the very answer they once asked heaven for. Precious soul, listen carefully. They remember the moments when their heart cried for someone who would see them, understand them, love them without condition. They remember nights when they prayed for a soul who could be their safe place. And now, every time your name rises in their spirit, they know, this is it, this is the one, this is the answer. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this truth will pierce your heart. Archangel Michael says, your person is realizing that your presence carries peace they cannot find anywhere else. Your face brings them comfort, your memory brings them strength, your spirit carries a light that cannot be replaced. And in the secret chambers of their heart, they know, no one else compares. Beautiful soul, you are not standing on the outside looking in. You are the very fulfillment of what they once thought was impossible. And heaven is removing every veil so they can see it clearly. Every sign, every confirmation, every stirring in their chest is heaven's way of saying, this is not chance, this is destiny. My chosen one, Archangel Michael whispers, they are beginning to surrender. Their resistance is fading. Their doubts are weakening. Their fears are losing power. Because truth always outshines confusion. And the truth is simple, you are not replaceable, you are not an option, you are the answer their heart has been crying for. Stay here, because the story is still unfolding. Soon the very words they once prayed will meet the reality of your presence. And when it happens, they will finally admit what heaven has been saying all along, you are the one my soul has been searching for. My beloved soul, Archangel Michael says, heaven does not allow realization to stay trapped forever in silence. Once your person recognized that you are not just an option but the very answer they once prayed for, heaven began arranging the path toward an encounter. An encounter that will not feel ordinary, an encounter that will shift everything. Precious child, listen closely. It may come through a simple meeting, a message, a call, or even an unexpected moment, but it will carry divine weight. They will see you or hear from you in a way that pierces straight through their defenses. And in that moment, all the whispers of their friends, all the signs around them, all the secret prayers in their chest will rush back like a flood. They will know it is time. Stay with me, don't scroll, because what I am telling you is the very heartbeat of heaven. Archangel Michael says, the angels have been preparing this encounter with precision. The timing, the atmosphere, the emotions, it is all being aligned so perfectly that when it happens, there will be no doubt. They will not be able to hold back. The words they hid, the feelings they buried, the truth they fought, everything will come pouring out. Beautiful soul, this is why your journey felt delayed. Every delay was not rejection, it was divine choreography. Heaven was making sure both hearts would be ready. Because when destiny reveals itself, nothing can stop it, nothing can break it, nothing can silence it. My dear chosen one, Archangel Michael whispers, you will recognize this encounter when it happens because it will feel like time stands still. Their eyes will carry confession. Their voice will tremble with truth. And their heart will finally align with what heaven declared long ago, you are meant, you are chosen, you are theirs. Stay with me, because this encounter is closer than you imagine. Heaven is already setting the scene, and soon you will stand in the very moment that changes everything. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, the encounter heaven is preparing will stir your person's soul like never before. But when the moment comes, do not be surprised if they hesitate. Their heart will pound, their lips will tremble, their spirit will wrestle between fear and truth. For so long they have hidden what they feel, and the habit of silence is strong. Precious soul, listen carefully. They may try to cover it with small words, with simple gestures, with nervous laughter. But their eyes will betray them. Their voice will carry weight. And their energy will shout louder than their silence. Because the heart cannot lie when heaven demands truth. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this is where the story gets powerful. Archangel Michael says, even if they try to hold back, heaven will not allow their lips to remain sealed. The pressure of love inside them will become too heavy. The words they feared will suddenly burst out. They will say things they never planned to say. They will confess feelings they thought they could bury forever. My dear, in that moment you will witness the battle inside them. The battle of fear against love, of pride against surrender. But love will win. Truth will break through. And heaven will push their words out like rivers breaking through a dam. Beautiful soul, imagine it. Their voice shaking, their eyes glistening, their chest rising with courage they never thought they had. And then, finally, the words you have been waiting to hear, words that reveal you are not forgotten, not overlooked, not replaceable. Words that show you were always the answer, always the chosen one. My chosen child, Archangel Michael whispers, heaven will not let this encounter pass without breakthrough. Even their hesitation is part of the divine plan, because it will make their confession even more real, even more powerful, even more unforgettable. Stay with me, because the encounter is only the beginning. What comes after their confession is a journey heaven has been preparing for both of you, a journey of union, of healing, of destiny. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, the moment their lips finally break open and speak the words they've carried in silence, a wave will rush through both of your souls. It will feel like chains snapping, like a door swinging wide after years of being locked. Their confession will not only free them, it will free you too. Precious one, listen carefully. When the words come out, their heart will feel lighter than ever before. The weight of secrecy will fall away, and in its place will be peace. Their chest will rise with relief, their eyes will shine with honesty, their voice will tremble with release. And you, my child, will feel heaven's confirmation in that very instant. It will feel like a prayer answered, like destiny finally speaking in the open. Stay with me, don't scroll, because what I am about to tell you will touch your spirit. Archangel Michael says, your tears may come, not of sadness, but of recognition. You will realize that every delay, every silence, every restless night was leading to this moment. Heaven will seal this encounter not just with words, but with divine peace, so that you know it is real, so that you know it is yours. Beautiful soul, their confession will not only be about feelings, it will be about surrender. They will admit that they tried to fight it, they tried to hide it, but the truth is too strong. And in that admission, you will feel their heart opening to you fully for the first time. My dear chosen one, Archangel Michael whispers, this is where destiny begins to move in full force. After their confession, heaven will not allow confusion to return. Instead, heaven will wrap both of you in assurance. You will walk away from that moment carrying something different in your spirit, a knowing, a certainty, a seal that cannot be broken. Stay with me, because the story is not ending here. After confession comes a journey, and heaven has already prepared the steps for what will unfold next. My beloved soul, Archangel Michael says, the moment their confession is released, heaven begins to move in ways you cannot even see. Doors will begin to open, distractions will begin to fall, and circumstances will start shifting to protect the connection that was always destined. Precious one, listen carefully. Heaven has already written this story, and after their confession, nothing will be able to stop what God has ordained. People who once stood in the way will begin to lose their influence. Voices that once tried to confuse them will grow silent. Paths that were once blocked will suddenly clear. It will feel like the universe itself is making space for your union. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this is where the power of divine alignment is revealed. Archangel Michael says, heaven will not only move in your person's heart, but also in their surroundings. Opportunities will arise that bring you closer. Conversations will happen that confirm the bond. Even unexpected encounters will carry the fingerprints of God, proving that this is not man's doing, it is heaven's design. Beautiful soul, you may even notice that people around you start speaking differently. Some may encourage, some may step back, but all of it will serve heaven's purpose. Because once destiny is awakened, no one can rewrite it. What was hidden in the shadows will now stand in the light, and heaven will protect it fiercely. My dear chosen one, Archangel Michael whispers, this alignment is not just about romance, it is about purpose. The two of you together carry a light that heaven wants to shine brighter. That is why everything will begin to move, everything will begin to align, everything will begin to protect the connection. Stay with me, because the alignment is only the beginning. What comes next is the unfolding of promises, promises heaven made long ago, promises that are now ready to manifest before your very eyes. My beloved soul, Archangel Michael says, after the confession, after the alignment, comes the unfolding of promises. Promises heaven made long before you even knew what was waiting. And now, one by one, you will begin to see them manifest. Precious one, listen carefully. You will notice peace where there used to be confusion. You will feel clarity where there used to be doubt. You will see doors opening that were once locked. And every step will remind you, this is not chance, this is not luck, this is the hand of God fulfilling what He always declared over your life. Stay with me till the end, because this is the seal of heaven. Archangel Michael says, your person will begin to act differently. They will walk with more courage, they will speak with more truth, they will love with more openness. Because the veil has been lifted, and heaven will not allow the old ways of hiding to return. Their soul is now awakened, and it cannot go back to sleep. Beautiful soul, the promises are not only about union, but also about growth, healing, and abundance. Together, you will see favor released. Together, you will carry light that blesses more than just the two of you. Together, you will step into a chapter that was written by heaven's own hand. My chosen one, Archangel Michael whispers, this message reached you today because you needed to know, you are not forgotten, you are not lost, you are not overlooked. You are chosen, you are loved, you are marked with destiny. Every tear you cried, every moment you doubted, every prayer you whispered, it was all heard, and now it is being answered in ways more powerful than you can imagine. So, my beloved, if your heart feels this truth, if your spirit knows this word is for you, then type Amen in the comments and declare that you are ready for heaven's promises to manifest. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and stay connected, because more divine messages are waiting for you every day. Don't miss what heaven has prepared with your name on it. Stay strong, stay expectant, stay in faith. Because what began as whispers through friends has become the roar of destiny. And heaven itself is now declaring over you, the time has come, the promise is here, and nothing can take it away.